this year my main goal was just to be consistent. Be a consistent, full, old football player, full defensive back. Now this game is changing. There is no more cover corners. So one aspect I really tried to focus on this spring is just tackling, being more physical and showing that I am physical. Because I feel like I always was, but in order to be something, you have to show it. So just this spring, really just trying to focus on that, and then just let everything else take care of itself. So.
Gonna go over here to Brendan.
Az, can you talk a little bit about the secondary in general and how you think the group is kind of coming along throughout the spring? What stands out about the defensive backs?
Really just my thing. I mean, main thing is really just mindset. I feel like in order to play DB, like you gotta have that swag, like you gotta have that confidence. If you don't have confidence and swag, like you won't be able to play this game. You won't be able to go out there and play smart, play fast, and to be physical. So I feel like one thing that really just stands out to me about this group is that we have that swagger, that we have that confidence going out there. So that's really one thing that I'm excited about as well. So.
All right, we're gonna go in the middle to Jordan.
Marvin, can you just talk about your approach to playing the run and kind of the defensive front's approach as a whole?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just being physical. That goes for any play, not just playing the run, but I mean, you play the run. I mean, guys are 330 pounds, 350 pounds trying to kill you. So I think just having that killer mindset, just trying to be physical, is gonna help us in the run game for sure.
Gonna go back to Ira.
Seems like the defense played well for both you guys, but you guys might have both had opportunities, made great turnovers. Just is that one part of today that you guys felt like you didn't get done what you wanted to get done?
What do you mean? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the last part of your question?
Just like you guys didn't create as many turnovers as maybe you wanted to today.
Yeah, of course. I mean, anytime the defense goes out there trying to get the ball back, I mean, I feel like I had a chance. I feel like everybody saw that. I mean, the ball hit me in the face. Nobody goes out there not thinking about getting the ball back. So, I mean, it is what it is. We'll keep working.
Same thing. I had a chance too. It hit me on my pad and came out. But I mean, like I said, man, I'm just thankful for those opportunities because I know when fall comes, you feel me, I'm gonna look the ball in and be more focused on it. So I'm gonna learn from it. Of course, it sucks because I actually really wanted that. Feel me, I prayed and prayed about it, and God granted me the opportunity, and I didn't come up with it. But feel me, I'm thankful, and I know that in the fall I will make that play. So.
Gonna go to Kurt.
Marvin, Coach Norvell talked about kind of how they're asking you to do some different things than you did at Georgia, and some spring's been kind of just about learning some of that and going through a bit of a transition. I guess how long did that kind of take to get used to? I guess how far do you kind of reflect that you have you come and feeling confident in what your responsibilities are in kind of a new role here?
I feel like at the end of the day, it's still football no matter what. I'm playing outside linebacker DN, it's kind of the same thing. I feel like for the most part, I got to be physical, get off the ball, rest of the passer. So I feel like it has obviously new play calls and things like that are going to take some time to get used to, but I'm playing football at the end of the day. So.
We go over to Jackson.
Marvin, your legacy, how was it, despite the construction, to play at Notre Dame for the first time?
It was an unbelievable feeling, honestly. Growing up, this has always been my dream school, so to be able to run out in that garden and go is just an undescribable feeling, for sure.
Gonna go back over to Ira.
Maybe both of you guys can talk about what your goals are now, from now till preseason camp. Like, what's the key for you guys this summer?
I would say just working on my band, just trying to play low. Obviously getting off the ball and then working on my power game. I feel like a lot of times I rely on my technique a lot. And I think just going out there and just playing football, being physical and fast, something that can help me. So just say get more physical.
And for me, I just say just going back to the basics. I'm trying to get too pretty, not trying to get too cute. Work on my footwork, work on my mindset like always, and get on that jug machine. So when the ball come around, I can capitalize on my opportunities. But so yeah, I feel like that's one aspect. Just getting back to the basics, keeping the main thing the main thing.
We go to Jordan.
For both you guys, Coach Norvell loves springing around former football alumni. Can you just talk about what it was like having the 99 team here and just having all the former players around and having that against you guys?
Yeah, definitely cool seeing all the guys come back. It kind of reminds you of what the standard is, and reminds you that you're not playing for yourself, but for all the guys that came before you. So.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, it's always great to see past players come back and feel me when we have our victory walks and they come out and they say a number that you're wearing right now. It just creates that different feeling. Like, okay, now I'm doing it for somebody else. You know, I'm not doing it for me. I gotta represent somebody else that will wear the same number as me. So just having them guys out is nothing short of an inspiration.
All right, we're going back down to Ira.
The running game for the offense has been pretty good this year. They broke a couple runs today. What are these backs done to make them challenging? How good are these backs to go against?
Yeah, I think that they're all great running backs. Shifty, quick, can see the hole. I mean, like you said, they broke runs. I feel like we got some tackles for loss. In football, we go back and forth all the time, but yeah, I think they work hard. So I mean, we're all trying to make plays. So they did a good job today.
We got time for a couple more, starting with Aslan.
Marvin, I know you're familiar with the program, so you kind of know what you're signing up for, but just after 14 practices, have you gained a level of confidence that maybe you didn't have, or where are you at?
For sure, I think that was always my biggest thing since coming into college with my confidence. I feel like when I was as confident as I could be, I played my best, and I think every day I feel like I'm the best player on the field whenever I step on the field now. So I think having that confidence just gives me a little boost every play for sure.
We're gonna go to Kurt.
Coach Norvell said last night at the Battle's End event that I think Marvin was tracked at over 20 miles per hour this spring, and I think Pat was over 20. I guess when you have two guys that big who move that well as pass rushers, what's that do for the entire defense?
It do everything. Like, if them boys can get back there and get to the QB and make the QB panic, that's gonna create opportunities for us to get the ball and for them to get sacks, for them to get PBUs. And so, man, when you have guys that can move like that, man, it just makes the DB's job easier. So, I mean, it's a blessing to have guys like that. And I just know in the summer they're gonna get even faster and stronger, and even better. And when fall come around, it's gonna be dangerous. So, I'm looking forward to it.
We're gonna go here in the middle of Jacob. No, up.
Az, you mentioned the run game. I want to ask you, a lot of talk's been about the wide receiver core, but who's going to step up? Did you see anything from being out there covering on any particular individual that kind of stood out to you today?
I mean, I feel like all our guys, I don't really like to single nobody out, ever, for real. But I just feel like our whole receiver core, I feel like we have a next man up mentality, and I feel like if a team is gonna be great, like, you have to have that mentality. Like, there is no, he's the starter, so I'm just gonna sit back and chill and relax. So if somebody goes down, then somebody else got to come back up. And I mean, we've dealt with a couple of injuries this spring in the receiver core, so it's kind of hard to really just like explain to you what I may think. But all I know is that we have a next man up mentality, and going into the summer, I know the boys will be together, heal, take care of their bodies, and be back even stronger come fall. So that's really all I got for you right now.
All right, we're going two more, starting with Logan.
Easy, just going through this whole spring camp, what does the speed look like for that wide receiver? And what's it been like going against it? Has it been pretty apparent to you kind of right off the bat, day one, the speed difference?
Yeah. It's a major difference from last year. Last year we had more of like over the top, back shoulder, bang type guys. Now we got going deep, bomb from Baghdad type guys. So I mean, every day I'm in that cold tub trying to get my hips right. You feel me? So everybody know we playing man. Everybody know there ain't no secret. I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna press you. So it's like, feel me? But yeah, man, the speed is just it's crazy.
Last one for Peter.
Marvin, you being Alexi here, being a visitor in school, you grew up here, Dad. Do you have any fond memories of being at Dole Campus Stadium, and did it kind of take you back once you finally get to play as a first season?
Definitely, I would say coolest one probably meeting Dalvin in the locker room after the Miami game. I forget what year, but it was really my first few days back here in January when all that kind of hit me. Like, this is kind of where I grew up. So I would say meeting Dalvin was